See how many rough earth snakes there are. Oh my gosh, it's all fire ants. There's one. Oh, big shed. There's another one. Oh, this one got moved. Oh, there's a couple here. There's two more. And another one. Oh, two more here. Wait, three more? Oh, there's a lot. Let's go. Well, I'm back home again, flipping the backyard boards. There are a ton of rough earths under here, as well as a big shed. I already flipped this board actually, but found this big DeKay's brown snake under there. I've never seen one this big under a board in the backyard, so that is really cool. Just gonna set her back down. Hopefully she sticks around. Well, now I'm walking by this creek. I just found the first snake of this little North Texas trip. A little plain-bellied water snake. It's been a hot minute since I've seen one of these in Texas. Very awesome. Let's see if I can get a grab on him. All right, I managed to get the grab on him. This guy is super contrasted. Very dark black bands on top. And there's almost no yellow. It's pretty much just white. On the face especially. Pretty cool look to them. Well, I guess we're off to a great start. Snake on the board. I'll just let this guy go. This was kind of unexpected. Under that huge rock, just flipped this. 3 prairie ringnecks. That's actually insane. And one of them almost got away, but I grabbed it as it was like taking off in this gravel here. But wow, what an awesome flip. What? One of them is biting onto the other. I've never seen a ringneck try to bite anything before. That's kind of crazy. Okay, well, I put the rock back as best as I could. I'm just gonna release these 3 ringnecks. I want to still bite. Okay, he let go. There we go. Well, for some reason, my audio ended up not recording in this footage. But later in that evening, I decided to go road cruising since it was pretty warm, and I ended up finding this beautiful little juvenile western rat snake, my first of the year. It was a really cool find, and he was a little bit feisty with me, but that's okay. I just yanked him out of the road. But yeah, this guy ended up posing up on the road for a couple of pictures. And when I got a little bit of a closer look at him, I could see some really cool red coloration, which Texas rat snakes in this area often have. Even though this guy was a pretty small one, it still had a little bit of that red peeking through, and it was a lot more beautiful in person for sure. And of course, I moved this guy out of the road, out of harm's way, and released him into a nearby tree. You can see here how easily he's able to scale up this tree. They're such good climbers. I was going to flip this rock and some snake just slithered off over there. I saw it, but I don't know what it was. That's another snake on the day. I'll continue flipping these rocks. Well, it's not a snake. It's still pretty cool. My first of the year. Gastrophrenia olivacea, a western narrowmouth. I'll get him out so I can put his rock back. Alright, back you go. Well, it seems like this video lost its audio as well. But here's my first of the year Woodhouse's toad, Anaxyrus woodhousei. Pretty common sight out on these rural roads, but I got some quick pictures and got this guy out of the road. Alright, I'm out hiking right now. Just look down here. There's a cottonmouth basking in the reeds down here. It's very cool. Wow. Okay, that cottonmouth dipped, but I just spotted another snake basking up here. There's a ribbon snake. Looks like it has a meal in it too. Don't think I'll be able to get any closer, but another snake on the day. So I was looking at the ribbon snake from this angle. I looked over here. I spotted a green tree frog basking on the reed there. It's pretty cool. Wow, these 3 frogs are so camouflaged. There are 3 green tree frogs sitting right there. That is crazy. just a broad-banded water snake basking right there. It jumped into the water a bit. Might still be here though. Yeah, you can see the bands right there. So cool. Okay, there's another broad-banded water snake basking right here. Still moving. Looks like it was like getting into position or something. Can't see its head yet. Oh, there it is. Wow. Seems like this one is a little dusty, so I'm just gonna let it bask here. It definitely sees me. These snakes have such stunning coloration. This subspecies in particular of Nerodia fasciata has these awesome red and orange, yellow, broad bands. Which gives them their name. An awesome species. Looks like it found a hole. This must have been where it brumated in the winter. There's actually some shed right here. This must be the snake's domain. Those ripples over there, there was another fasciata. Just spotted the third ribbon snake of the day basking on this little stump. I'll just leave it right there. Snakes have really been everywhere today. This is so cool. All right, there's a broad-headed skink basking right here. It was shuffling around a moment ago. That's pretty cool, my first of the year, broad-headed skink. There's yet another fasciata, number 4 of the day. His head is just poking out right there. Well, this is pretty cool. I just flipped this rubber thing and got a rough earth snake. Despite how common these guys are. This is actually only the second one I've ever seen at this park, and it might even be the second record. So that is very cool. All right, time to release the snake under his tarp. Or into the ground. Well, I just flipped this bucket thing. There's actually another rough earth snake. I guess they're more common here than I thought. This one's just a baby, so it seems like they're breeding here. Very cool. So I wonder if all these rough earths arrived here via all this potting soil. There's like a greenhouse behind me. But maybe it was a recent arrival to this park, which would be pretty cool. All right, under this big rock, I just flipped a Decay's brown snake, and this one's actually pretty red. I'm used to seeing the reddish ones in North Carolina, but cool to see a reddish one in Texas. There's a plain-bellied water snake right over there. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. It has like an injury on its back. It definitely knows I'm here. It was tongue flicking, but it's a pretty big erythrogaster. There's that weird scrape on its back. Looks like some line goes all the way through. It's pretty cool. I'm just gonna leave this guy right here. Let it keep basking. Okay, I just flipped this rock. I got a ringneck. No idea what he was doing just now, but it's like salivating, opening its mouth, being weird. This one's unfortunately in shed. It's kind of bluish looking, but would be a very nice ringneck otherwise. Still is, but very cool to get a ringneck today. All right, gonna release it back under its tiny rock. I think I just flipped a cottonmouth. Oh, it's switching. It's going in there somewhere. Whoa, that's cool. No! Well, I used this thing to get it out, but it went down that hole. That was very cool though. Oh my gosh, there's a coachwhip right there. Let me see if I can grab it. I probably can't, but I will attempt anyway. Okay, I managed to grab this one. There was actually another one that went down in there. Whoa! I think I just found a coachwhip den. That is so cool. Wow, I think it tagged me on the face, but I don't even care. That is so cool. Alright, finally got this guy in hand and got myself cleaned up. What an awesome snake. It's chilled out a little bit now, not striking as much. It musked all over my camera bag, which which is kind of disgusting, but honestly, I deserve it. Reached down and grabbed this guy. Probably narrowly missed grabbing its mate in that rock pile back there. All right, I placed it into this tree for some photos. Somehow it actually calmed down and was just sitting there. This is a very cool pose though. Let me get some more pictures. All right, back to your den you go. You can release it.
Are you done here?
Yep. Gone. I'm out today and there's a wild alligator basking right there in Dallas Fort Worth area. My first one from this area. Is very cool. There's also diamondback water snake right here. Very cool. So there's the first one. Another diamondback water snake right here. And here's yet another diamondback water snake out basking this time. They're everywhere in this little spot. So I got this big one in hand. Showed it to the other people around here. I'll just release it. I'll probably go back in the water. I'm back here at the Gator. There's a team of researchers here trying to snag it with a fishing line. And they're gonna, oh! Oh no! Well, I don't think they got it, but if they did, we would have done some measurements on it. That would be really cool. So now it's swimming downstream. Slowly heading that way. We're gonna still try, but we'll see. Oh! We got it. Wow.
Alright, now we need to
Alright, we're weighing the gator now. Just got its weight and we'll release it shortly. Alright, they just got the tape off. Gonna release it. There he goes, back into the wild. Let's go. Looks like these first two diamondback water snakes are out basking now. I'm actually heading out here in a couple of minutes, so this might be the last DFW video for this trip. Hope you all enjoyed. A lot of cool stuff this trip. See you all later. Thanks for watching.